Hi, this is Steve, and I want to welcome you here to our website, Power Up Trucks. You might even be on the sister site to it, Power Up Diesel, that we have set up specifically for our custom tuning for the Duramax diesels. And I just want to tell you right up front, I understand where you're at in your frustrations with your truck and its fuel mileage. We've been in this industry right now, right at going on 10 years. And we've spent the majority of those years working with customers to help them find solutions for better fuel economy. Now, I want to share with you a product right now here on this website that I believe is one of the most consistent producing products out there for results when it comes to better fuel mileage gains. Because I know that there's a ton of information on the internet. There's a ton of products, and you're trying to figure out which one works the best for you. And I'm here to tell you that just based upon our experience in this industry, working with literally tens of thousands of diesel truck owners, the product that I have listed on this website here right at the bottom of this page is really the best product that we have found to produce consistent results. And people ask me all the time, Steve, what makes your product, or the one that you're selling there, different from the rest on the market? And the only one word I can use is consistency. When it comes to results, that's the biggest difference, because I don't care what diesel chip, tuner, programmer, custom tune, whatever you want to label them is out there. The difference when it comes to fuel mileage gains is, are they producing it consistently? We have sold a lot of top name brand products out there over the years, and we've just not found consistent gains in a lot of them. But the product that we have here, and the one I want to tell you about right now, it's called the Truck Edition module, and it is a great product. It's a very simple to install module. It is a plug-and-play module, and the reason I call it plug-and-play is you're not reprogramming your truck CCM with this. You are simply disconnecting the plug on your truck's injection pressure sensor, plugging in at this factory style plug right into the same plug, and then taking your wiring harness plug and plugging it into here, taking this module, moving it off to the side of the engine, zip tying it down to keep it safe, and you're ready to go. I mean, it's that simple. Take you probably 2 to 3 minutes to install, and you don't need tools, you don't need a mechanic, you can do it yourself. And it also comes with very simple to follow instructions. They're in color. They'll show you where to find the sensors that you need to plug into. Pretty much everything you need to know about the running. It's right here in the instructions. But these modules, we started out working with these simple pressure modules back in 2003, and we found great results with them right away. And we've sold literally thousands and thousands of these over the years. This particular one here is basically an evolution of what we started with 10 years ago. There's a microprocessor in them now that's software controlled, where there used to be more hardwired components in them. But what it's doing literally is just regulating the voltage on that sensor to adjust your truck's atomization at lower RPM through the pressure. Back in the day, the trucks, they were 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 PSI injection pressure. Today, they're around 25,000 plus PSI injection pressure. So you can really make a variation in that engine as far as this power curve by adjusting that fuel pressure at the injector to get a better atomization. And that's literally what this module does, is it changes that at a certain RPM level. Now, one of the reasons why that we are seeing bad fuel economy, it's bad, poor fuel economy in these newer trucks, is because the manufacturers are really being held under the gun to meet certain emission standards. You're starting to see these diesel particulate filters. You're starting to see urea injection coming up on these trucks. They're having to meet those emission standards set forth by the government. One of the ways that they're doing to meet it is they are detuning the low ends of the truck, the low end power curve. Now you might be thinking, well, my truck's got 395 horsepower. How can it be detuned? Well, I'm not talking up here at 3,400 RPMs. I'm talking down here at the 1,500 or 2,000 RPM range, where you're normally driving your truck 95% of the time. that's where they have to meet the emission standards, okay? So they've detuned the truck down there to meet the certain amount of particulates and stuff that's coming out the exhaust. That's caused you to drop in fuel mileage, right? What we're doing with a product like this one right here is we are going back and we are restoring that torque. We're actually taking your torque curve and increasing it to get a faster torque rise to get you up into the peak efficiency of that engine faster, and especially right in that zone of 1500 to 2000 RPMs, right where you're driving down the highway or pulling a load. And that's really what I like about these modules, because they do it relatively safely, okay? Like I said, we've sold tens of thousands of these things, and we've literally had next to no issues with them at all. People ask us, do I need to install exhaust? Do I need to install intakes with them? I'm telling you, unless you're pulling 30,000 pounds over a mountain pass, no. Today's newer trucks, they've got big exhaust on them. They've got big air intakes on them already, okay? The manufacturers have kept up with the aftermarket world. So you don't really need to make those more expensive changes to get better fuel economy. This truck, as far as the EGTs, you know, for installing a parameter, again, unless you're pulling super heavy, we have not seen the need for it yet. Another thing that people ask us all the time is, will this void my warranty? The only thing I can tell you is you need to check your truck's owner's manual to see what the dealer or the manufacturer is saying about your warranty. But what I do know is this product right here, since we are not going into the ECM, we are not reprogramming the ECM, we're only plugging into an outside sensor, it's not leaving a tattletale in your ECM that you have changed some parameters. So if you're going in for servicing, you can disconnect it before you go in. I've been told by some, but I've never verified it or heard anybody come back that has actually run into it, but they've said that they can look at the peak torque history, which they probably can if they go into the transmission control module. But I've never had a customer come back and say, hey, my warranty was denied because they seen that I had a higher peak torque, you know, at one point in time. So I call this a warranty friendly module because it doesn't leave a trace. There's no tattletale left behind. You can unplug it real easy before you take it in for servicing. But in the end, folks, this product works. It produces results. We are having our customers consistently telling us they're seeing 3 to 4, even 5 and 6 mile per gallon gains, you know, running down the highway at highway speeds. Now when you're towing or you're running in the city, you got a little bit different parameters going on for your load on your engine, or in the city you're up and down in your RPMs a lot. It's hard to judge exactly what it's going to do for you fuel mileage wise, but we are normally seeing, you know, if you're getting, let's say towing, you're getting 8 miles per gallon, we're typically seeing about a 2 mile per gallon gain, which is about 20%, 25%. That's still, you know, calculate that out. That's $20 to $25 savings per every $100 in fuel you put in. So you really got to base it upon percentage. You know, because if I say you're getting 5 mile per gallon gains, you probably are not going to go from 8 miles per gallon on up to, say, 13 miles per gallon towing. You may, okay? Every truck, every driver is different, but typically, you know, you're going to see that 3 to 5 and 6 mile per gallon gains running empty down the highway speeds, or you're probably going to see a 20% gain thereabouts when you're towing or actually in town driving. This module, some of its features is, I already showed you, it's very easy to install, but it has 4 settings on it. It's got a stock setting, it's got 30, a 60, and a 90 horsepower setting. Now as far as torque settings, this is just a rough rule of thumb. Take the horsepower setting and double it, and that's typically what the torque setting is, okay? There's a more precise calculation if you take in the torque is the RPMs divided by 5252, you know, that's how you start calculating out horsepower and reverse that for torque. But I'm just saying as a rough rule of thumb, just if it's 60 horsepower, say it's probably 120 foot-pounds of torque, okay? And that's at peak, all right? That's where your truck is peaking out. That's not really down in your driving range. So again, what this product is doing for you, it's restoring that low-end power that the manufacturers literally have had to rob away from your truck to meet emissions. It's bringing you up into that torque curve faster. It's atomizing the fuel better. It's giving you a better boost. It's going to give you better throttle response. The drivability of your truck is going to be fun. I mean, it really increases that. It's safe, it's warranty friendly. From the results that we've had in literally the 10 years that I've been selling, these plug and play modules, I think it's one of the best products on the market when it comes to the Ford Powerstroke, the Dodge Cummins, and we do custom tuning on the Duramaxes up till the brand new ones, which are the LML models that started in 2011, and they do not allow us to go into the ECM directly to program. We started putting these modules on the newer LMM models, Duramax. We've had great success. We've had great success on our Ford and our Ford Powerstroke and our Dodge Cummins owners. So every truck model, literally for the last 10 years, this product works for. It works great. So what I wanted you to do right now, I want you to go down to the bottom of this page, and I want you to add this to your cart, and I want you to buy it. Because I give you 6 months to try this out. We have a full 6-month money back guarantee that comes with the product. That means you have a window to run it the way you run your truck, okay? You might be pulling a camper here in a couple months, or a boat, so you want to know what your mileage is going to be there. It gives you that window of time so you can, try it out in those different settings or run your truck through its paces. That's why I believe so much in this module, and we're getting such great results. That's why I'm willing to offer the full 6-month money back guarantee. And I'll tell you this, nobody on the internet that I've had in the last 10 years has offered any kind of money back guarantee like that. So buy this product right now. Give us a call. If you'd rather do it over the phone, you'd rather talk to us live, dial our toll-free number that's on the website here. Or if you're looking at the internet, it's 10 o'clock at night, add it to your cart, buy it, we'll get it shipped out to you, okay? It's that simple. Almost forgot one thing, to select between the settings on here. There's one more plug, which is the little white plug here. We have a little rheostat switch that plugs into it. You can thread this into the cab of the truck, or you can leave it up underneath the hood, and all it does is let you go from stock to 30, 60, and 90 horsepower. But if you don't install this, okay, the module will default right to the 90 horsepower setting, and that setting is a setting that the majority of our customers have told us that's where they're seeing the best fuel mileage gains, because really that's where they're getting that fastest torque drive, that fast torque curve, getting that engine up into its peak efficiency. So there you have it, folks. I have showed you a product that is producing results. It's producing results consistently. Is it the best product on the market? I don't know, but I do know we haven't found anything that works better, because if we did, I would be sitting here talking to this camera telling you about that product. So I want you to try it, I want you to order it, and I want you to call us back and tell us what it's doing for you, all right? Remember, we give you a full 6 months, we'll give you a full money back guarantee on it. If you don't like it any time in that 6 months, call us, we'll give you a return authorization, and as long as this thing comes back in a like new condition, so take care of it, don't put it on the engine block and melt it, we will give you a full refund of the purchase price of it. So, instead of being frustrated with your truck, instead of continuously searching on the internet and reading every forum and reading everybody's on this, try this module, okay? It's less than $400. It's one of the cheapest products out of the market as far as price-wise, but the value of it, I mean, we literally should be probably selling it for $600 to $800 because the value is in this product. So buy it right now, or call us if you have any more questions. Email us. Our email address is on the website here, and we would love to hear your feedback. So thank you for your time, and again, go to the bottom of the page, and the product's right there. Thanks.